What if I told you that for less than the price of a luxury car, you could skip traffic forever and fly directly to your destination in minutes instead of hours? In the next few minutes, you'll discover how Elon Musk's revolutionary 17,579 Tesla electric plane is about to transform personal transportation forever. We'll break down the game-changing features that make this aircraft safer than driving, more affordable than you think, and accessible to everyone, including seniors who struggle with traditional travel. Welcome to Tesla Daily News, where we serve up the most incredible innovations that are reshaping our world. If you're hungry for cutting-edge technology that actually matters, hit that like button and subscribe for more mind-blowing content. Picture this: you're running late for an important meeting across town. Instead of sitting in bumper-to-bumper traffic for 2 hours, you walk to your backyard, step into your Tesla electric plane, and arrive at your destination in just 12 minutes. This isn't science fiction anymore. It's the reality Elon Musk is bringing to market right now. The Tesla electric plane represents the most significant breakthrough in personal transportation since the automobile itself. Unlike traditional aircraft that require massive runways and airport infrastructure, this revolutionary machine can take off and land vertically from spaces as small as a parking lot. We're talking about a supersonic aircraft that eliminates the need for airports entirely. You could literally take off from your driveway and land in a downtown parking garage. But here's where it gets really interesting. This isn't just for tech billionaires. At $17,579, this aircraft costs less than many luxury cars currently on the market. To put that in perspective, the average new car in America costs over $48,000. You're getting a personal aircraft for less than and half the price of a typical pickup truck. This price point is absolutely revolutionary because it makes flying accessible to millions of people who never thought they could afford their own aircraft. The design philosophy behind this plane is pure genius. Tesla has completely reimagined what personal aviation should look like. The aircraft features an incredibly low-floor design that eliminates the need for climbing stairs or navigating complex boarding procedures. For seniors who struggle with traditional air travel, this is a game changer. No more dealing with crowded airports, long security lines, or the physical challenges of boarding commercial flights. The ergonomic seating system has been specifically designed with older adults in mind. The seats provide optimal support and easy entry, making the flying experience comfortable and dignified for people who might otherwise be unable to travel. This isn't just about convenience, it's about giving people their freedom back. Imagine elderly individuals who can no longer drive long distances suddenly having the ability to visit family members hundreds of miles away in under an hour. Tesla hasn't just created an aircraft, they've created a solution to one of the most pressing problems of our time. The operating costs of this electric plane are projected to be 50 to 70% lower than traditional aircraft. We're talking about flight costs of just $50 to $100 per hour. To put that in perspective, that's less than what many people spend on gas for a long road trip, and you're getting there in a fraction of the time. This cost efficiency comes from the electric powertrain, which has dramatically fewer moving parts than traditional jet engines. No more expensive fuel costs, no more complex maintenance schedules, no more dealing with the volatile pricing of aviation fuel. The simplicity of electric motors means lower maintenance costs and higher reliability. You're essentially getting the operational benefits of an electric car, but in the sky. Let's talk about the real-world impact, especially in places like California, where traffic has become a genuine crisis. The average Californian spends over 100 hours per year stuck in traffic. That's nearly 3 full work weeks wasted sitting in a car going nowhere. The Tesla electric plane could reduce travel times by up to 90% in urban areas. A trip that normally takes 2 hours in Los Angeles traffic would be completed in 12 minutes by air. This isn't just about saving time. It's about transforming how we think about distance and accessibility. Suddenly, living 200 miles away from your job becomes completely feasible. The housing market could be revolutionized as people are no longer constrained by commute times. Rural areas could become more connected to urban centers, potentially revitalizing communities that have been left behind by traditional transportation infrastructure. The market disruption potential is staggering. Tesla's entry into aviation represents the same kind of paradigm shift we saw when they entered the automotive market. They're not just creating another aircraft, they're creating an entirely new category of transportation. This could be the beginning of the end for short-haul commercial flights and long-distance car travel. Now, you might be thinking, what about safety? This is perhaps the most impressive aspect of the Tesla electric plane. The aircraft is expected to utilize Tesla's advanced full self-driving technology, which has been proven to significantly reduce human error. Since human error is responsible for the vast majority of transportation accidents, removing the human element from flight operations could make this the safest form of transportation ever created. The electric design also contributes to safety in ways that aren't immediately obvious. Traditional aircraft have thousands of moving parts that can fail. Electric motors have just a handful of moving components, making them inherently more reliable. The simplicity of the electric powertrain means fewer potential failure points and more predictable performance. The political landscape is also aligning perfectly for this technology. Former President Trump has shown strong support for Tesla and Elon Musk's ventures. This political backing could be crucial for expediting regulatory approvals and ensuring that American companies maintain competitive advantages in the emerging electric aviation market. The Federal Aviation Administration will need to create entirely new regulatory frameworks for this technology, and having political support at the highest levels could accelerate that process significantly. This support isn't just about politics. It's about recognizing the strategic importance of maintaining American leadership in revolutionary technologies. Countries around the world are racing to develop electric aviation capabilities, and having strong political backing could ensure that American companies like Tesla remain at the forefront of this transformation. The environmental implications are equally impressive. Traditional aviation is one of the fastest growing sources of carbon emissions globally. The Tesla electric plane produces zero direct emissions, making it a genuinely sustainable transportation option. But the benefits go beyond just carbon emissions. Electric aircraft are dramatically quieter than traditional planes, which means they can operate in urban areas without creating noise pollution problems. This reduced noise profile is crucial for widespread adoption. One of the biggest barriers to urban aviation has always been noise concerns from communities. The Tesla electric plane could operate from residential areas without disturbing neighbors, opening up possibilities for truly distributed aviation networks. Imagine small landing pads in every neighborhood, making air travel as convenient as calling a taxi. The ripple effects of this technology extend far beyond transportation. Emergency services could be revolutionized. Medical helicopters could be replaced by quieter, more efficient electric aircraft. Delivery services could move to three-dimensional logistics networks. The possibilities are virtually limitless once you remove the constraints of traditional aviation infrastructure. But perhaps the most exciting aspect is how this technology could democratize flight. For over a century, flying has been something that most people could only do as passengers on commercial airlines. The Tesla electric plane could make personal flight as common as driving a car. Children growing up today might think of flying to school or work as perfectly normal, just like we think of driving today. The $17,579 price point isn't just about affordability, it's about accessibility. It's about giving ordinary people extraordinary capabilities. It's about solving traffic problems, connecting communities, and creating possibilities that didn't exist before. When you consider that this aircraft could pay for itself in time savings alone for anyone with a long commute, the value proposition becomes even more compelling. As we stand on the brink of this transportation revolution, it's clear that the Tesla electric plane represents more than just a new product. It represents a new way of thinking about how we move through the world. The combination of affordability, accessibility, safety, and environmental benefits creates a perfect storm for widespread adoption. This isn't just the future of transportation, it's the present, and it's arriving faster than most people realize. The age of personal flight is here, and it's more affordable and accessible than anyone dared to imagine. The only question now is, are you ready to leave traffic behind forever?